Everyone, quick video on the Arch Rivals cabinet, aka the Bubbles cabinet that turned into an Arch Rivals that will be turning into a Pigskin at some point. Ordered some new buttons, arcade shop, new coin door coming soon. Control panel, I'm going to be working with a guy to replace this whole control panel with a custom one that's built. More on that later. T-molding's been pulled off. We're going to be replacing the T-molding with something else. Color to be determined. We bought some new locks. We're gonna cut this lock or drill this lock out and see what's inside. Probably nothing, but we're gonna take care of that as well. We don't have the original keys. Pulled off the vinyl decals on the side of the cabinet. You can see this is the side that had a ton of damage. We had some wood filler here, filling in the lower, or the not as deep damaged sections of the cabinet. And we have an epoxy based wood filler. It's a bit thicker. It was a kind of a clay putty material for these deeper damaged spots. There's a big old gouge here. There's a chunk that was missing on the side of the cabinet here. This will all get sanded down. This is not sanded yet. Once it's been sanded, we will determine what we want to do with it. On the other side, this side's in really good shape, right? Just a couple spots on the back that were damaged over time. I pulled the original vinyl side art decal piece that had the Arch Rivals logo here off. Was thinking about possibly taking all the black paint off to see the Bubbles artwork, if I can try to restore that potentially, just to kind of show the history of this cabinet on the one side and then have something on the other. I don't know. Or simply keep it black and put either the Pigskin decal here, or I reached out to Jeff West from XL Arcade to see if he's willing to do a custom piece of art for me. So use the artwork from the dedicated Pigskin cabinet that he has on his store, but then rework it to fit the Williams kind of Robotron, Sinistar, Bubbles style cabinet, and see if he's willing to do that. Send a message out to him. Haven't heard back yet, but seeing if he's willing to do that, that'd be cool. Let's look at the monitor really quickly. The tube has got 40 plus years of dirt and debris on it, and we got the original flyback here. It doesn't look like that was replaced. The caps are new. Can confirm that. A couple of the caps probably could have been fit a little bit more flush to the board, but that's fine. I think it's okay. We'll get a better, closer look on that here in the near future. One of the things to note too is here's the video inputs there. This game, the Arch Rivals, just like the Pigskin, uses a horizontal and vertical sync in this case, and makes sense because Arch Rivals was the predecessor just a year before Pigskin, and so in that case, that wire actually runs not to the JAMA harness, it runs directly to the board itself. You can see there is an extra wire here for video. This is in composite setup. That's on the JAMA harness that's still down in the cabinet there, that is just not used because this game requires a different connection. And so they left that here in case maybe you swapped out the games or whatever. The operators decided to leave that there and not cut it off, which is fine. It's good. Let's see, the neck board looks pretty good. I haven't looked at that very closely. This is all going to get pulled out at some point. We're going to scrub it down, clean it up appropriately, and then put it back in. We're going to rewire a lot of this too. This kill switch here we'll clean up, and we'll be swapping out the power switch here as well. And I've got new grills coming in. These are all intact, but the ones that are on the floor are missing. So I've got another piece that's going to be very similar to this circular style grid that I bought on another arcade site. Should be coming pretty soon. Pinball Life had something that would work for me there. And then I think that's about it. That's for the quick and dirty of it. We're going to be doing some more videos on this cabinet soon. We'll be probably swapping out the marquee as well. We have to cut the one that I've got. So cutting this plexi style material, you have to be very careful with it. Another video on that one too. This marquee, at least we can get this vendor sticker peeled off and cleaned up, and then hang on to this at some point. Look at that, it's coming right off. Not right off. We'll take care of that. Some Goo Gone, something like that will be off to the races. Anyway, I've pulled out the old isolation transformer and things that just need to be thrown away. You can see the back of the board still has the, this is the back of the cabinet, you know, the lock. Actually, again, I don't have the keys for this, so we're gonna take this one apart and put a new one on. Got a couple samples of the original T-molding here, just for reference. I kept the old Mortal Kombat stuff too. This inner-board wiring diagram is actually for a Bubbles. It's not tied to the arch rivals at all. So it's cool that we have a little piece of that history. That hasn't been wiped down yet. That's gonna get wiped down. We're gonna leave that piece of paper in there. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, we got to clean out the inside of the cabinet. It is still, I vacuumed this out, but it is needing a full-on wipe down. It is disgustingly dirty and dusty, and it's just not great. Had to do some other patchwork back here with more wood filler too. We'll get that all sanded down and cleaned up. So new video coming to you guys soon whenever we get more of this working. So stay tuned.